But I'm gonna call it probably the same thing as my new gamer tag, XxKeaslerTOGAxX. Sorry, my bad. There's my friend using the lander without me. And Toga is actually my clan. There's probably 15 or 20 of us in it right now. But there's about 5 core players, 5 or 6 core people that actually often play and do commentaries and such. I'm still playing with the crawler for some reason. But if you want to join Toga, that'd be cool. I guess we could use some more skilled players in there, because we got a couple people who, some people are just amateur and some people are just, I don't know, they get really loud like I was talking about earlier, and they just kind of start yelling, and it's hard to do commentaries or live commentaries when your partners are just not very productive towards the product, I guess. I actually love the Python in this game because it only takes a few shots to do anything with. So, especially headshots, this one is like an instant headshot maker. It's not like the original pistol where you can't get a headshot for like 3 shots or whatever. It's very powerful, packs a huge punch, and if you want to get a pretty good idea on how big of a punch these things would actually pack in real life, go check out FPS Rush's channel. He is actually pretty awesome. He owns all these guns, and he has a real golden AK-47 and another monkey round, yay! But he has all sorts of guns, and he does all sorts of demonstrations. Trust me, everything he uses is 100% real. He would not rip you guys off like that. He just has some of the best humor I've seen in a while. And, yeah, like I said, you want to protect all the machines you have perks for. I got Quick Revive, I think, and I didn't get very many. I got a few right there. Let's see, something else is, see there, right there, I think I just lost it for us, and then I went down, because I let them touch the machine. I don't know why I wasn't using the revolver, but I don't know. But another thing in this that is awesome is the, I'm gonna have to go with, what is my favorite thing in this map? Well, I'm gonna have to say the size of the map, because it is just such a huge place. I mean, it's just awesome to play in, because it's a lot of tight corners, and then there's a lot of places that are just really big. And don't you just love it how there just happens to be a bunch of random trash sitting in front of those places where you can't go, stuff like that. One thing I wish that there would be, I didn't get revived, so I just died, but one thing I wish that would be actually helpful a little bit is if you could jump over the rail in the main room upstairs, because it gets really quite annoying when you have to run to these 2 little opening spots in the railing. This is my buddy Sean play. I don't know what's up with him, but he's just kind of spraying with the HK. And, is this Sean? Who is it? Yeah, that's Sean. I'm sorry, it's just awful to read on here. But there's the max ammo, and because they touched the machine, we didn't get a free perk. But, yeah, it's always cool when you get a new perk, because it's interesting, because when you get a free perk, that means, oh, here's another machine that I have to go protect. So, if you're playing with 4 people and you all get different perks, that means you have to go protect all those perks as well as the one that you bought. And what I think the best gun combos is, and late in rounds, if I can keep them in a window, I love to use the pistol just because you can the starting pistol, just because you can rack up points, because they don't die for so long that you can just keep shooting them and get 10 points every time you shoot them. And I think the best gun combos would have to be either ray gun and RPK, or ray gun and thunder gun, depending on what you're doing. Later on in the game, you may want to try and get thunder gun for your HK. There's the fire trap, the new trap, but there's an achievement if you catch monkeys in that. But the HK is great because when you pack a punch, both of the ray gun and the RPK, sorry, it's too many guns. The RPK is really powerful, pack a punch, and it's got a pretty large mag that you can just pretty much mow them down with. And when you use the ray gun, that you can start to make some crawlers pretty easily with that, and it's always pretty powerful. But it starts to take like 8 hits with it, and the ray gun doesn't have very much ammo proportionally to other guns when you to see how much power they have. But thunder gun, it's amazing because it always just blows them away. Round 1, round 500 billion, it will always just blow them back and just knock them away. But the only problem with that is if you're going to use it the whole game, then you're going to have to buy speed cola, because it does take a few seconds to reload. You have to take out the whole like canister, and then you have to like click it in and then wait and then close the thing and then wait for it to reload, and it just takes a while to do. So nukes, still the same thing. You got all the same perks as other maps. And yeah. The reason that I do not really recommend, I get a kick out of those little lamps laying everywhere, but the reason that I do not really recommend using the ray gun, thunder gun pretty early is because when you don't need it, like right now, all you really need is this RPK. You don't have to pack a bunch of it, but if you have to reload in your ray gun, and you don't have enough time to, and it takes a while for you to pull up the thunder gun, and you only get a few shots. You only get 2 when you when it's regular, and you only get 4 when it's pack-a-punched. But it still takes a while to reload. That's just why I don't really like to use it all that much. I'll usually trade it away for something kind of crazy. And there's little sometimes we'll see that, like when you use the boards on the ground, if it comes up a certain way, then the zombies will kind of flip up sometimes, and like when they're dead, they'll say woo. But that's kind of interesting. The design of the zombies in this map is much better than pretty much every other map, because there is a wide variety of the way that they're dressed and they're pretty much the professions. There's some that have gas masks, some that have this like coat and tie, I think. There's some scientists in here, and then there's also there's a bunch of them. You should just look at them when you play. Sometimes, like if you have a crawler, especially, just try and like look at their composition. They're kind of cool looking. They look really gory in this, which is really kind of cool. And yeah, I think you get a lot of fire sales too. But what's surprising to me, and I just pack-a-punched the RPK. But what's really surprising to me is when you Gersh device. When you I just totally lost my train of thought. Why did I say that? Why did I have to say Gersh device? You could see that. Goodness gracious. Oh well. We'll just I'll just put it in a little caption or whatever. What I was gonna say. Oh, death machine. That's right. Okay, we didn't really get that many death machines this game because, I mean, we just didn't. We didn't get many death. There we go. There we finally go. Okay, you get a death machine. It lasts for, let's say, about 30, 45 seconds. There's actually an Easter egg you can do that will make the death machine. You'll have death machines that I think last a few minutes actually at the end of the glitch. So if you look at Next Gen Tactics and figure out how to do that, he tells you to make sure that you have a crawler close by. Which there's like parts of it all over the map. It's insane how many parts of the that Easter egg that there are and where they are, like across the map. And I was kind of upset with my friends right there because I had just pack-a-punched the RPK, and for some reason, even though they had death machine, they decided, oh, let's just leave him there to die. It'll be hilarious. Just watch. But when you pack-a-punch this main starting pistol right here, it becomes the Mustang and Sally's. And what that is it pretty much shoots completely straight, accurate shots of grenade launcher, and it's got like 8 in a mag or something, 12 maybe, I'm not sure. But you get it when you're playing solo. You haven't bought another like secondary that you can use when you're in second chance, and you get those if you buy Quick Revive, because when you go down, you can like pretty much mow down all the zombies. It's kind of crazy. And yeah, there's another nuke and another insta-kill and all sorts of stuff. And it's just an amazing map. I love it. We're about to die here, as you can obviously tell. It's about to wrap up because we're starting to go down more and more, and we're starting to lose our ammo and stuff. But I'm hoping that we can make some really good zombies commentary, and I don't know what I was doing right there, but we can make some pretty good zombies commentary and use a capture card. Hopefully do a bunch of these Easter eggs. If I could get a hold of like Syndicate or Spider Bite or somebody, that would be amazing, because then we could go pretty far. And yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not, but Syndicate's #1 in the zombie leaderboards. So that would be, we could probably go really far. So I think this is the last round we got to, but this is, it's a really fun map. There's so many things to discover here. You can look around pretty much anywhere and find these Easter eggs. There's like 20 different ones so far, and I think I might have found another one, but I'm not sure, because I think that somebody else would have found it by now. But when we were playing the first time, I heard this little telephone ringing right next to the PhD flopper, and I ran over to it, and I kind of touched it, and I couldn't hear beeping. I couldn't hear the telephone ringing anymore, so I was like, wait a second, did I just find something else? And I thought I had, but I looked around. There's tons of telephones around, but they're not the same type of telephone. None of them are ringing. None of them did anything when I clicked X on them or anything. So I'm not sure what the deal is with those. And a ballistics knife was not really going to help me there at all. And there's where we die, right there. 15 rounds. So yeah, subscribe, you guys, and hopefully we'll have some better videos out. Promise you, the more people subscribe, the more people who like this, even if you hate it, please subscribe, and I promise you I will bring you stuff 100,000 times better. I'll do all the stuff you want me to do in here. I'll show you Easter eggs. I'll play with you. We can go pretty far. Usually when I'm not commentating, I can get to rounds in the 20s, possibly 30s. I know in Kino I got to 37 one time with some of my friends, and I got to 40 something another time, and I can go pretty far on solo, but so with you guys I could probably go pretty far. So thanks for watching, and I know it was kind of crappy, but still, I'd like it if you subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna make a new one. I'll post a link down in the below bar, and yeah, I really have no other reason to keep continuing, so I'm just gonna stop right here. See you guys later.